perfect jungle macro.
So you'll see them run into my jungle. There they are. Pretty standard. Just do 3 camps. And it's basically a split map here, right? So I'm basically just going to go to his bot side after this. And I'm absolutely fine with this because I'm playing towards Varus Renata. He's playing towards Jace Sion. So I'm more than happy doing this. In fact, this is even better. The only annoying thing here is if he covers his bot side, which is probably what he should do, right? But he doesn't, which is great for me. I go for red buff first because Raptors is more accessible for him. And the ward on Raptors allows me to know if he's going to cover his bot side off here. So yeah. And I don't gank bot lane just because they're full HP, right? Like the center and whoever the other person is, the Jhin, sorry. If they're half HP, I'd definitely think about going down there. But when they're full HP, they're 100% going to have summoner spells. And even if I am Shaq, it's still difficult for me to like kill them there. And because of that, I'm going to be giving up these camps. So I'm just going to make the more 100% play, which here is just getting these camps for free, right? And if I think I can double kill their bot lane or at least kill one of them, then I'll come back. The annoying thing about ganking bot is I might miss the opportunity, right, to then come back into Lee's jungle. So if I don't do these camps now, I might not actually be able to do them in the future, especially if he just like runs down from his blue buff area. I don't gank bot lane here because I think the center ward, so you can see her go off vision here, and she almost runs back to lane around the corner of the wall. So I think they ward a tri-brush and they clearly know something is up because they're playing very passive and kind of scared. In a way, you can see how center's clicking back and even behind the Jhin. She's not poking Renata or looking to damage the Varus. They clearly know something is up here, right? So you almost just respond to that and say, you know what? You clearly know what's going on. I'm not even going to bother ganking your lane. And when I look bot lane here again, just, you know, whenever you're moving around the map. So look at my eyes for me. Bottom right. Look at my eyes, bottom right. Look at my eyes, bottom right. Look at my eyes, bottom right. Down at my HUD as well. Bottom right again. Bottom right. That is a skill, bro. You're not born with it. You know, like I didn't start playing jungle and my eyes just look in the bottom right in between each auto attack and when I'm clicking. You guys need to develop that skill. Get in a practice tool every time you're clicking on the minimap or just not doing something in terms of dealing damage. Look in the bottom right. We can see that the center is pushed up. So as soon as I finish crab, I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm pinging on the way as I finish crab here. Also, junglers might just press the B button or run back to, I don't know, walls or something like that, or just click anywhere else but bot lane here. And then they'll be like, oh, I can actually kill this person. I know while I'm doing crab that I can kill the center here. Also ping her off because I don't want her to move up, right? It'd be annoying for me to kill the center. The other option I have is to go like this and then kill her. Easy kill. What do you think I do after this? If I run back to walls, it's so far away and it's 15 seconds for a level 4 camp. I need to evolve as well, right? They're going to be healthier, more armor, whatever they have. But also here, I'm actually thinking of covering my top side. Lee Sin started on my top side, right? He did Red Krugs Raptors. He didn't do Raptors second or first because we had a ward on my Raptors. I put that ward down at like probably 50 seconds, 40 seconds. So I know the Lee Sin has reset my Krugs here and they'll be spawning probably about now. If he's not there, which is difficult for him to be there, because think about it. If he's gone Red Krugs Raptors, back to his top side, then he's done this crab, he has to wait like a good, you know, even until this point to do my Krugs again, right? So it's very unlikely he's actually on them here, which is why I just click out of base towards my Krugs. I don't queue here in case he's on them. If he's on them, I want to queue onto him and guarantee a backstab, and he might be over here, right? So that's why I actually hold my queue. There's probably nothing wrong with me queuing over like this wall. Then we come down to Raptors, and funnily enough, he actually did my Raptors again. So he did the camp I thought he wasn't going to do. So it's kind of lucky, unlucky from both sides, really. But I still think this is fine. Krugs are way more worth. And if he puts my Raptors on a timer, they're going to be sequenced perfectly with Krugs here. So I'm not really, like, too worried about this. Lots of junglers here would probably just do their Wolf camp and maybe do Gromp. I don't really care about either of these two camps. I care about his Raptors here, right? If you remember my initial clear in this game, Wolves, Gromp, Blue, and then I ran to his red buff, and then I did his Raptors. So his Raptors are probably delayed by about 30 seconds to what they normally are as the 4th camp. Let's just say you go Blue, Gromp, Wolves into Raptors, right? These are going to respawn around 5 minutes, yeah? It's already 5:13. So I know that I reckon in about 20 seconds time, his Raptors will spawn. So I don't want to hit my Wolf camp and halfway through Wolves, his Raptors spawn. I don't want that to happen because he can be there, right? Especially if he's done my Raptors, he's probably going to go like Gromp, Wolves and back down here. So I want to meet this guy here. I've also got pickaxe longsword, so I'm stronger. He probably just has a pickaxe or even warhammer. So I am stronger here in terms of dealing damage, right? So we come down, hit the blast cone because it speeds us up. And here we see Ari running out just to my left here as I click through. Kind of unlucky timing. But I immediately turn on Ari and E her straight away. The reason I E her straight away is because I want to slow her to guarantee a backstab here, right? And also, there's a very good chance this fight is going to be protracted to the point where I'm going to have my E back up. Lee Sin is here. Our team puts 3 wards down. Let's go just to make sure we can see him. And we get another kill on this guy. I could think about basing here and just running to grubs. Look at the time for me. So whenever you guys get kills or like make a play on the minimap, just look in the top right and bottom right. Top right is 5:45 and Lee Sin just died. If I recall here, I get to grubs at the same time as him. Is that good or bad? Probably fine. Honestly, like recalling there and running there is probably okay. And if we think about this as well, this Lee Sin just made a play straight bot and he doesn't have too much CS. So I know here that his Raptors are up as well. So if you watch this for me, I don't do Gromp with Wolves. Sequencing doesn't matter here, right? The map is active. Lee Sin is doing something. I need to do something in return. If I do Gromp, it's not doing something. I need to do something to him and red team or blue team, sorry. Don't go bot. Too difficult to kill. And I don't know about wards. If I'm going to gank bot lane again, I need to know I'm going to get kills. It's exactly the same as my level 3 invade, right? Where we split the map. Do I get kills there? If I don't get kills there, it's huge because I could have got gold from Raptors and Krugs here. So I know I've got guaranteed gold here and experience. So that's what I do because I don't think it's guaranteed to go bot lane. Listen to what I say here about Ahri. So watch the Ahri move here. If you're ever wondering where the enemy jungler is. Now, when I see this camp here, I know for a fact now that it's just like, you know, secured that he's going to be on grubs here. But watch how Ahri moves. See where Ahri moves as well. See how she's like holding top. And he also hits the Scry Orb top side. So we know Lee Sin's top. But even if he didn't hit the Scry Orb, just Ahri's movement and the fact that the Raptors are up. These are giveaways. These camps, these resources, these movements on the minimap from his champions, his teammates, the Lee Sins, give away his position here. They are tells, bro. Like a game of poker. Just do his Krugs. Unfortunately here, this is something I shouldn't have done. But I boxed here to give me vision. But unfortunately there's a wave here. So I should have boxed like probably here. Because it would give me vision enough to the left to the point where I can like ambush the center. But she kind of trolls a little bit here. In between each auto attack I'm moving. So I stick to this person, save E the entire time and get a free kill. So can you see that while Lee Sin is doing the grubs, I am doing something bot. Lots of junglers here would be finishing as Raptors because they would have done Gromp with Wolves. So lots of junglers would have gone Wolves, Gromp, and then come in maybe. Or they do Dragon instead of his bot side. Can you see how much better this is and how much quicker it is? The Lee Sin cannot respond to this. He can't run down here and cover this play, right? Because he's doing grubs. Now, what do I do after this? Look at the minimap. So if my red and Raptors are there, I'm pretty sure my Krugs are going to be spawning soon. So I've got my whole top side up, right? So if this Lee Sin gets all of it, I'm going to be really unhappy. If he gets my Raptors, maybe red, I think I can catch him. So I eventually recall, and then we're going to run top. And I also ping my teammates here to run down. Aurora checks Raptors for me. So this Lee Sin just took Raptors, and that's it here, which is great. The reason why I don't do red buff straight away is because I hit 6 off Krugs. So I do Krugs to hit level 6, and then I'm going to come back to red buff. And because I'll be level 6, I just kill Lee Sin if he ever thinks about invading me. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to forward it. Here's the red buff. And he does actually end up ward hopping in here and stealing the red, but I don't really care too much. Even if he hit level 6, I don't care. I was also quick enough to dodge this Q. So even if he hit level 6 here, I'd probably just run onto him and kill him, right? Or try to anyway, which is what I tried to do. Backstab a couple times. Unfortunately, like the movement speed on the boy is too much for me to really get to him, but I would have killed him anyway, right?
These players are
and you can
doing that.
And you can see I'm quite surprised.
Got a ward on my red buff and ward hops and Fen smites. Nice. What a freak.
Kind of a good summary of what just happened on my screen. Nothing really to do topside here, right? After killing the Lee Sin. All the camps are gone. He got red, he got Raptors, but it's whatever. I got to kill him. Obviously, it's more worth for me. Now, why do I not invade his red buff here? Well, my Aurora does have ult, and she has enough mana to use her spells, I'm pretty sure. And I am kind of strong, but I just use my ultimate, and I don't actually know if I can get his red. I don't have smite, I don't have R, so I think it's just really flipping me running in there. So I just, again, make the guaranteed play. If I don't know the outcome of something, like invading or ganking, whatever it is, whatever play you're going to make, if I don't know the outcome, if I can't see the outcome of me getting away with, you know, getting a kill or getting camps, I'm not going to do it, right? So pretty standard stuff here. I just clear my camps. If I invade his Raptors and red, again, my Aurora is on a base. I know she's kind of even before when I was doing Raptors, my mid laner was kind of here. So I don't know if I can actually do these, or Wolves, sorry, not Raptors. So I'm pretty sure after my blue buff here, I'm going to go to Gromp. I might actually hover bot though, because remember, Lee Sin's definitely bot here. So whenever you see your bot lane fighting on the jungler side, or a lane fighting on the jungler side of the map, the enemy jungler side of the map, there's a very good chance that they're just going to like run there, right? So if you can kind of anticipate their movement and get there as well to your winning lane, like Varus and Renata here, like surely Varus and Renata are chasing the center and Jhin because they want to kill them. They're winning the fight. Very rarely is your bot lane here going to die or lose that fight because they're chasing, right? They're the aggressor. So if you can back up the aggressor in 3v3, you always win. So after this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to go down. You see me ping Tri-Brush as well. And I'll start clicking down here. I don't do Gromp straight away because Lee Sin might angle for something here, and he'll try to force something very quickly. No one is going to run through vision and show without trying to do something quickly, right? So I'm just going to sit here and just wait, and we're going to see what happens here. Nothing happens, so I go back to Gromp. And Lee Sin is top, by the way. Watch for me.
Oh, he's top. What?
And you see how quickly I see that as well? Like, it's literally instant because I'm not doing anything here, guys. Like, just watch. Look at my eyes for me. Minimap. Minimap again. Minimap. Minimap. Don't see anything. Just double check, just to make sure Lee Sin's not coming. All right, whatever then. I'm just going to go back to Gromp. And there he is. As soon as he shows, I see him because I'm looking at the map. If you're not doing something, bro, in terms of dealing damage, look at the mini-map as much as you can. He used kick there, right? So now I know that if I ever see Lee Sin, he's not going to have his kick. And he also doesn't have his red buff, like I said. I thought he was just going to run to his red buff here and do a couple of camps bot and even gank bot. That would definitely happen, by the way, in a lot of games. I'm going to go bot, try get kills. I ganked this lane because I think they were pushing up. Like, you see how Jhin uses our center is chasing a little bit. So I kind of like preemptively queue into the Jhin here. And it's still fine. I should actually auto attack one more time. Even if I get center rooted, it doesn't mean anything. But I know the damage output there is not going to kill that person. I kind of just use Ignite for no reason. If my bot lane was healthy there and stays and gets plates and stuff like that, it's really good. Thankfully, Aurora kind of bails me out though. If Aurora doesn't do this, I just use Ignite for no reason and my R. So I didn't get any kills using that. So in hindsight here, it's actually kind of bad. But that's just like how Shaco is. He's so specific to the point where me missing out on one backstab there means it's a bad play. Just do crap here. I know the Lee Sin, remember, I just use Ignite. I just use Ignite. I just use ult. And if this person runs to his bot camps here, I don't have, you know, any of these things to really like duel him with, even though he used his ultimate and it's technically weaker, I guess, than me in terms of items. But yeah, I just don't know if I win, right? It's just play around 100%. That's it. I stay mid here because it's a cannon wave and my mid laner is dead. No one is picking up this wave, so I might as well. Why do you think I do my top camps here? Because lots of people... Remember, before, I was recalling here. So why do you think now, after clearing this wave, I would stay and do my top side? The reason I'm staying here is because my top camps are literally right next to me, but I also don't care about top side of the map here. I want to play for bot, right? The Scion is absolutely chilling in this game, and I don't care about grubs at all. I don't even know if we win a grubs fight, to be honest, even though I would have my ultimate and I'd be very strong at a base. Still, I think the guaranteed play for me is killing their bot lane, and yeah, that's just like how my brain thinks. So I don't really care about top side of the map here. If I can kill someone on grubs and I know he's on it, for sure, like I will just go and do it. It's not 100% I'm not going to do something, but in my brain here, I'm thinking, look, I can just do Raptors and then Krugs, and then I can run back out of the map and maybe play flex through mid lane or something. So just run through mid and then just, you know, react to what I kind of want to do on the fly. I don't check this crab because bot crab is gone, right? So if this crab was up, that crab would not be there. Lee Sin dies on Dragon because my teammates see him here. Ari was fighting the Scion before, so you see how I look top lane here, and there's a bit of a fight going on, so it's nothing about gold. It's can I kill this person? That's the yes or no answer we're looking for. And we kill this person, and all of a sudden the map has changed, right? I was going to recall at the bot crab. Can you guys remember that? So I was going to recall on bot crab here, but I picked up mid wave. I went Raptors Krugs, killed the Ari top. So I've had to like kind of extend my sequence here or stay on the map. Now I'm going to grubs here. This is the difference, right? This is like how, you know, I don't see this, you know, before recalling at the bot crab. It just happens, man. It's just about you looking at the mini-map and understanding what decisions are good based on golden experience. Killed the Jace. I don't want to talk about mechanics. It's clean, but yeah. DBF. Got to be careful of Lee Sin here. I think I say that, but he goes mid. And I do the grubs with Scion, and then I just recall in a brush. Lee Sin also died to Aurora. So the Lee Sin is just giga tilted in this game, I know that, but still, like, this is going to happen regardless. Like, he's just going to run it down, and I'm going to be super fed anyway. Run out bot side of the map, nothing is up top. I run down here, because I want the crab first. We come back to Gromp. Oh, what's his name? Yeah, Gromp. I don't know if anything's going to happen bot right, so yeah. We do Gromp, we run a Raptors. Get rid of Raptors. And just because I'm top lane here, I know I said I wanted to play for bot, but the camps have been like kind of oriented in a way where I have to almost move top side, so go to Gromp, and then I have to come back to my top camps here, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. Looking for some sort of play mid, I can never kill that person. Lee Sin is still bot, by the way, so here, we just take his walls. I would have been here for this play, but taking his camps, they get the kill anyway. We take blue buff as well. I wait here for Jace, and we end up getting his flash here, so I come in. Unfortunately, don't get the E in, but he wouldn't have died anyway. But yeah, getting his flash for Ignite is good. And yeah, that guy got steel caps. He's never going to make it, bro. Look to kill the Ari mid here. So again, you just see like how every bit of information on the enemy champions I have throughout the entire game. Do Rift Herald here because it's more worth than anything. The fight top happens. We kill the Jace here. And why do you think I recall here? Lots of junglers, by the way, do not buy those boots as early as I did. Why do you think some junglers would stay here? Or the other question is, why do you think I recall and run to my bot side? Why do you think I would stay here for Rift Herald? Doesn't mean anything in this game. Am I in danger of losing this? Well, I don't want to get this because look at bot side of the map and the resources, bro. Lee Sin sees me killing Jace. Lee Sin probably thinks, wow, he's going to do Rift Trail now and I can't contest him. So I'm going to do his bot side. I'm going to do Dragon. I'm going to kill his bot lane. And I'm thinking to myself, you're going to do those things. You're not doing them right now. So guess what? I can align my future up with yours. If I do Rift Trail here in 10 seconds, I'm locking myself into that play for 40 seconds. That gives him enough time to do something while I'm doing Rift Trail. If I recall right now, you can see he's clearly not killing my bot lane. He may be close to my bot camps, but there's such a good chance that I actually get there, right? Because he's not doing them right now. He might be doing them in like in 10 seconds, 15 seconds, but that is enough time for me to get there, right? With Ghostblade and tier 2 boots. So if you or the enemy jungler is not making that play happen straight away, backing in these situations when there are resources bot side of the map or on the opposite side of the map, whether it's camps, dragon, your bot lane is getting dove because they're half HP with no ults and stuff, no flashes, and the enemy champions will know this. Basing is the most powerful move here. We'll see what happens. So I base, we run bot, and we see this guy. He's taken my blue, he's taken my gromp, and what happens in the next 5 seconds? Let's have a look. Because I'm level 11, I can just run in, right? I'm so much more fed. I don't have to worry about him, like, you know, dealing any damage to me. He kicks me, but it doesn't matter. And we just kill him, right? That's the difference.